legendary Chief Blackhawk on a uniform virtually unchanged for 75 years. It's Chicago, and the Blackhawks about to begin play again. Good evening, everyone. Along with Eddie Olczyk, Mike Emmerich here in Chicago, where the atmosphere is always electric. A full house. The organ plays, and the team that comes out on the ice is pretty good, too.
Yeah, the recent success of the Chicago Blackhawks winning 2 Stanley Cups in 4 seasons. Great leadership both on and off the ice. It's really turned around the hockey town in Chicago.
We direct our attention to the nets and the starting goalies. Corey Crawford in goal for this game. Has a Stanley Cup to his credit and a lot of patience. He had 5 years in the Blackhawks organization before he became an NHL regular. Elliott's the last line of defense for the Blues. Notice the goals against average. That tells you he has bailed out his team a few times.
St. Louis is off to a nice early season winning streak here, Doc. And what's been impressive to me is they've pushed the pace of play to a level that other teams can't keep up with. They've played the game with such great puck movement this season. Their opponents just can't deliver the hit to delay the play. Chicago's not been very sharp in this early portion of the season, and it's reflective on their record. Their coaches have been on them on the bench to get up in the play. You hear them constantly yelling, up, 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 as they want them to be more aggressive.
That play went offside. Oh, he'll pay for that. Quick work on the faceoff. Lets it go. Not a problem there. Puck covered, whistle blown. The Hawks get the draw. Back near the blue line to Letty. Moves to the corner. Scooped up by Hjalmarsson. To Kane. On to Taves. Takes it up near the boards. Broke it up well with the poke check. To Taves. One pass sets up another. Fires! Good centering pass to the slot. Wonderful save with a pad. And he slides it on through the middle. Lets a shot fly. The Blues are making this look like a long night ahead. Solid defensively. He can start some danger here. Propelled to Oshie. Heads along the boards. Offside is called. Somebody got over anxious there. Just a bit under 9 minutes skated here in the first. No goals to report yet. Chicago's collected another victory on the faceoff. Chip to Seabrook. Angled to Hossa. Pass to the slot. Laid on to Hossa. In the score!
Stick was ready to one-time this puck. It was a perfectly placed pass.
Elliott's in the butterfly trying to take away the percentages, but he doesn't cover the net.
Saad's come up strong here for his team, ending a scoreless game.
There was a feeling out process until that first goal of the game.
The Blues control from the neutral zone. Gets across, looks over his options. Oh, bad giveaway there.
The Hawks force another turnover in this game. Let's see what they can do with it.
And this play is whistled down. It is offside.
Time of the goal, 10 minutes, 49 seconds.
Strong play on that faceoff. You have to be strong to hold that other guy off. Moves up the side with it now. It's a 3-on-2. How will they defend this? Puck corralled behind the net by Smith. Up the wing. Slides it to the point to Roosevelt. And a save. Back in front. Wonderful block. Not on the net.
As the shooter was about to let it go, the puck
Just wonderful save. What skill by both goalie and shooter.
You don't get many better opportunities than that. Great save.
Score!
The goalie was surprised at how quick that snapshot got on him.
Roosevelt's pass is flat, right on the tape. It's a butterfly with wings.
A little under 3 minutes to go in period one. The Hawks have widened their lead. It's now 2 goals. The draw, the tie-up, and his team prevails. And he slides it through mid-ice. And the linesmen were watching very carefully. That is an offside.
And by number 11, Jeremy Moran. Time of the goal, 17 minutes, 16 seconds.
The Blues control at center ice. That one's flopped in. The Blackhawks shift from defense to offense.
1 minute
Slid
left
to Kane.
in the first period.
Nicely into the zone. He knifed it away. Good position in the slot. Terrific glove save. And he'll hold on. A good tie-up on the faceoff. That led to his team getting the puck. Shoots off the mark.
Good thing that didn't hit the net. That thing was moving quick.
The first 20 minutes are in the books. Chicago's got a pair, and they lead 2-0. The shots on goal are those that are goals, plus the ones that would have been had they not been stopped by the goaltender. And here's our tally. 7 for Chicago and 1 for the Blues. Smith's goal took it from a 1-goal game to a 2-goal advantage. Intermission is next.
Allowed them to generate a lot of good offensive opportunities in that first period.
He's got that centering pass at the front of the net. Oh, terrific save on a great chance.
Terrific stop.
Score! 3 straight goals. Solid win at center ice.
Scored by number 91.
Swept on to Keith. Same side to Taves.
By
And play stopped because of an offside. A little under 3 minutes gone. Chicago's widened the margin even more with that recent goal. They're up by 3. On to Schwartz. Gets in. What'll he do? Picked up in the attacking zone. Wrist shot. Wonderful save on the redirect. Letty's caught a stick up high. There will be a penalty. It's an onside play. Crawford's at the bench. The extra man's on. Long lead pass to Shaw. On through the corner. Terrific handoff. St. Louis is given a minor for high sticking.
Watch the player's hands come up with his stick. No question, an easy call for the official.
Doc, it seems if anybody gets a power play goal tonight, that's going to be a big advantage. Both of these teams have had real struggles on their power play. Not just the fact that they don't score goals, but their momentum oftentimes gets cut at the knees by such an ineffective power play.
The Blues shoot it back out. Got some time to check the clock and prepare to defend again. To Sharp. He's in on an onside play. One-timer. Oh, he got that. Play to be made now by Sharp. Oh, what a break. That shot hit somebody. St. Louis with some splendid penalty killing here. To Taves. To Kane. Carries it toward the woodwork. Must get it out. Offside stops the clock. Good clean win on the draw. Propelled to Richards. Shooting. Good centering pass to the slot. He missed the net with the shot. Right from the slot. Oh, that one hit someone on the way. St. Louis gets their man back. We're at full strength. Lifted on goal. That's why the goalie's there. To Hossa. To Richards. Moved along and in. Looks ahead to start something. Flip to the opposite corner. Squibbed over to Richards. Near the boards. To Hossa.
Hossa's been great creating chances for his teammates. He has 2 assists already.
Takes it behind his own cage. Taken away.
Chicago's just caused another turnover. That's a big reason, Doc, they have a huge lead in this game.
Taken over by Seabrook. Led on to Hossa. He's got it on his stick perfect off that left wing. He's held up there. Takes it on the wing. Fires. Good attempt. Easy save. To Sharp. Full steam up the wing. Good hand to eye. And the reach of the stick. Oh, deflected away.
Last minute of play.
The drama heightens in this final minute of the second period. And offside is called on the play. A face-off win. Let's see what develops. Chip to Stastny. Gets that pass back again. Hammers it. Superb save by Crawford.
That's a prime scoring area. What a save.
40 minutes played, 20 minutes to go. Nothing to save it for now. You decide what these shot totals tell you. 11 for Chicago and 5 for the Blues.
It's absolutely free, so what are you waiting for?
Period is over. Sad to say we could show you a lot like this, but we picked only one. Heartbreaking for him. Back in a moment. have begun the third period. Good work through center ice by Saad. Taken up near the boards by Richards. It's Kitty cornered in. Pass right up the wing. It's a 3-on-2 as they move in. Hammered to Schwartz. Point-to-point pass from the left wing. Tape to center. Save! Carries it up the side. Pointed to Richards. Got a piece of it. Between the blue lines. A shot. Sent on goal. Routine save there. To Saad. And played through center for Richards. Dragged between the blue lines. And he throws it in. Hopes of getting it back. Muscled long to Pietrangelo. Into the attacking end. In the score! Another step in the road back. They're down by 2.
Yeah, that shot exploded off his stick, but I go back to the pass. Perfectly put on his stick.
And so good air time on this pass. Flat when it lands, and the shooter has a walk-in.
Just over 8 minutes played here in the third. The Hawks recently gave up a goal, and that cut their lead from 3 to 2. How are they going to react to this? Hits in, looks over his options here.
By number 27,
Perfect centering pass. Score! What a quick answer that was.
8 minutes, 1 second.
The Hawks with a win at center. To Kane. To Taves. Gets in. What'll he do? Good jab with the stick there. Wonderful save. What a skill level there.
A missed opportunity from this close in.
Time of the goal.
Laid on to Kane. Carries it up the wing. And he's held up. The Blues will start from their own end. Up the wing with it now. Takes that pass at center ice. And they've got a 3-on-2 here. Parked in the great stick save. He heads right for the net. To Gunnarsson. A shot. Routine save. You're not going to beat him from there with that shot. Plays it safe back behind his own net. To Taves. Moves it to the barrier at center ice. St. Louis starting from scratch. Takes it up that side. And that's an offside. The Blues control from the faceoff. Good pass up that wing. Collected by Duncan Keith. Good work with the stick. Oh, wonderful play. Score! 2 straight goals. Good job on that faceoff, tying the man up. Gains the zone and looks over his options. Save! Last minute of play, and the outcome is certain here. To Bickle. Many yards gained to Shaw. Into the end of attack. Right in front. Wow, what a glove save. He drives toward the slide. They've got a 2-on-1. Oh, this could be a game changer. What a defensive play. Stretches it out by throwing it to the opposite corner. Forcing attention in deep. Off the post! Geometrically to Steen. Gains the zone. Slid to Backus. Diagonally to Saad. Finessed to Shaw. Paddled aside. The horn sounds to end this one. The Blackhawks record a very decisive victory. What was the key?
Puck management. They had the puck all night long, and that's why they won this game.
This is the city, Los Angeles, California. Since 1967, an NHL franchise has been here. And in 2012, they won it all. The Kings. Greetings, everyone. Along with Eddie Olczyk, Mike Emmerich, right before game time here. It's an interesting sport in that sometimes your star players only play a third of the time. Do they ever make a contribution, though?
Well, you need them, Doc, to make those big contributions. Star players are a real important cog to the success of your team, because if you don't have a lot of them, you're not going to have much success.
Kopitar's versatility, Doc, is what makes him a special player. Look for him to be front and center throughout this game.
Let's look at the starting netminders. This man's the goalkeeper tonight. The book on him is that he can be rattled with an early goal. Let's see how he does tonight for the home team. Elliott's the other Union representative from the goalies for the Blues. You see the winning percentage is not very good. He'll need to turn this around to help his team.
The Blues have shown some real will to their season so far. They've had a couple bumpy moments in their games, yet they found a way to fight through, and as a result, they have a nice winning record.
He's shaken loose on a nice fake by Dustin Brown. Glides across. Slides it to the point to Voynov. Propelled to Brown. Broken stick, couldn't take it. No shadow of the boards here. A shot. Got the iron with the shot. Outstanding save. Difficult opportunity.
You want to score goals, you have to go to this area.
Gains the zone. Puck collected back behind the net by Schwartz. Moves it to the barrier at center ice. It's an odd man rush. It's a 3-on-2. Oh, what a great chance, but it's off the iron. He's got a chance. Sticked away. Score!
Schwartz's timing was perfect. He scored on the rebound.
And so sometimes the goaltender can't do anything about what's happened in front of him. What a mess defensively.
So he played a while in this period, and finally a goal.
I was hoping, Doc, that we were going to get that first one.
The Kings from the neutral zone start to work. He's held to the glass. He's got it on his stick perfect off that left wing. Angled to Backus. Drill. Lightning in that glove. And he freezes for the whistle.
The Kings have had no traction to their season. Even though it's early, they want to gain some consistency to their game. Their special teams have really been a problem for them. They have not been aggressive enough physically to draw any penalties, and as a result, their power play hasn't helped them.
Pinned to the glass. St. Louis starting from scratch. In the slot, he's gloved. Oh, an error on that pass. Good chance here. Score! And the game is even.
He shot that puck so hard, I only saw it when it finally came back out of the net.
Elliott's in the butterfly trying to take away the percentages, but he doesn't cover the net.
A little under 6 minutes still to play in this period, and so it is 1-1. The Kings control from the neutral zone. Back and forth they go between the points. Up the wing with it now. They've got a 2-on-1. Let's go, Arister. They score. What a quick answer to that one.
Steen's quick flick of the wrist put this puck in from the high slot.
I think he believes he's got the whole net covered, Eddie, but he's left open the low stick side, beaten pretty cleanly.
LA's got that one.
Scored by number
Nice
20,
pass right up the gut. Turn from one teammate to another. Got that in the trapper.
Time of the goal, 16 minutes,
Wrist
17
shot.
seconds.
A giveaway.
Last minute of play.
Wrister.
And the
Terrific
penalty.
glove save. Right from the slot. Wonderful work in close and a brilliant save.
You want to score goals, you have to go to this area. You got to find a way to put it in the net.
Offside is called. Somebody got over anxious there.
St. Louis can't expect another save like the one we just saw. Their goaltender came up large to bail them out.
Face-off win and a shot. Bo Meester's got to shovel it out of there. And the first frame has been completed here. St. Louis got a lead of 1.
Be sure to get next to your
Bet you'd like to know what the shots were. 5 for Los Angeles and 5 for St. Louis.
Rounds of the playoffs. This offer is available now.
Steen's marker late in that period will give his team a lift going into intermission time. Now,
on the concourse.
we are in the early stages of this game, about to begin the second period. Your thoughts on the first?
The Kings have proved to us that it doesn't matter how long you have the puck on your stick. If you don't shoot it at the net, you're never going to score. Look to see them simplify in the offensive zone.
The Kings have accrued a penalty. It's a minor for slashing.
Back in the era of wood sticks, this would really hurt. That's a slash.
Eddie, we made a living on the power play, and both of these power plays will make us poke our eyes out. Neither of them are very good. They don't get many goals. They certainly don't get clutch goals. We'll see if anyone's got a clutch goal in the bag tonight on the power play.
Chip to Backus. That covers some acreage to Steen. Good centering pass to the slot. Got his stick on it. The Blues go back so that they can come back on this power play. That play is offside, and so back to center ice for the faceoff. LA's got another face-off win. The Kings shoot it back out. Got some time to check the clock and prepare to defend again. And played through center for Alex Steen. Right on his stick on the centering pass. Los Angeles gets their man back. We're at full strength. Near the boards. Great job on a cut pass. Good position in the slot. One-timer. Score! 2 straight goals. Just over 6 minutes have transpired here in the second. The Blues have widened their lead. It's now 2 goals. A face-off win. Let's see what develops. Many yards gained to Bomeister. Oh, and he is drilled.
Oh, he's been looking for that hit all night.
Time of the goal, 6 minutes, 18 seconds.
Nicely into the zone. Laid on to Schwartz. He's got that centering pass. Just above the crossbar.
He's not going to get a better quality chance than that in front.
Puck held near the point. Oh, deflected away. Outstanding stop.
Oh, that's a prime scoring area. What a stop.
Pass to the net. Good pass up that wing. Got it on his stick in the slot. He got his glove on that one. One into another. Waffle boarded. Same side to Schwartz. Taken right up the middle. In the slot, he's got it. Save! Another. And that one's routine. Drives to the net. Geometrically to Richards. Little pass that can start some progress ahead. Out in front. Score! They're back to within 1.
You get this close to the goaltender, the puck on your stick, you got to snap it quick.
A lot of times the goaltender feels like his positioning is perfect and he's got the net covered. Guess what? He doesn't.
Neutralized face-off win to Backus.
Backus has been a playmaking machine so far. He's got 2 assists. He's been fabulous.
Wonderful centering pass, and it's right to him. Ooh, what a break. Shot hit the man. Passed up the middle for Kopitar. Gets in, looks over his options here. Parked in the slot, and it's on his stick. A lightning-like glove. 40 minutes played, 20 minutes to go. Nothing to save it for now. On to the shots on goal at the end of 2 periods. 11 for St. Louis and 9 for Los Angeles. We'll be back in just a moment. Opening face-off of the 3rd period. A good deep there. Save! He's right in front with it. Oh, great save there. Not much room to work, but he got a good shot away.
With this puck being so close to net, this is all a reactionary save.
St. Louis wins it. Not on the net.
Missing the net that badly, there's going to be a teaching point coming from the coach when he gets back to the bench.
To Williams. Heads along the boards. Back in his defensive end to get it. Good distance on that one to Schwartz. Got that pass near the score!
had that wrist shot ready to go in a perfect scoring area.
And so the goaltender did everything he could here, but this shot is just perfect. Sometimes you have to tip your cap.
Strong play on that faceoff. You have to be strong to hold that other guy off. Puck corralled behind the net by Martinez.
By number 27.
Picks it up in his own end.
Time of the goal, 5 minutes,
To Martinez.
26 seconds.
Through center to Carter. Into the attacking end. To Muzzin. To Carter. Perfect passing right through center. Back in front. Fires. Hit the post with the shot. Pointed to Martinez. Gives it away and gets it back. Turned aside off the pad. To Backus. Carries it up the side. Good centering pass to the slot. Outstanding save. What magic even to get there and get the shot off.
A quick developing play right in front. Almost looks like he's too close to the goaltender.
He gets through. Score!
That shot was heavy and dangerous. Good thing it didn't hit anybody.
Elliott's glove hand lets him down here. He thinks he's going to catch this, but he doesn't.
A little past 4 minutes to go. The Blues have just buckled once, but they still have a one-goal lead. Solid win at center ice. Swept on to Tarasenko.
Assisted.
Oh, good chance. Save!
And by number 70.
Can he generate something from there? On to Bouwmeester.
Time of the goal. 16
Moves up the wing.
13
Takes that
seconds.
pass that was just slipped ahead to him. It's an onside play. Good work stepping on pass by Williams. Slid to Kopitar. Grabbed. Gets that pass. Doesn't have to move too much. That pass along the boards. Flings it. Sent on goal. Easy grab. St. Louis gets it off the draw. To Oshie. Ooh, that one accidentally blocked. The Kings will start from their own end. Pass. Pass to the slot. Moved up the side by Alex Steen. Los Angeles starting from scratch. Between the blue lines to Clifford. And the game is over. The Kings came close, but they just did not have enough.
Some great chances late in a hockey game. Missed opportunities a little bit earlier. They come up a little bit short.
That's it for another great night at a hockey rink. For Eddie and Ray, Doc saying good evening, everyone.